Hi, good morning. My name is Utsman Ayadele, and I have a thought I wanted to share with you guys, and that is what you want might not want you. So many times we want certain things in life, we don't listen to the response we get from that thing that we want. Sometimes the thing will tell us no, or sometimes it will tell us not yet. Because there's a big difference between no and not yet. No has a tone of finality to it, but not yet means I will come to you, but just not now. Now that we have established that concept of what you want might not want you back, what is that thing that you want at this point? Is it money? What if money does not want you at that particular time? Because it knows if you get me now, you might misuse me. We've seen it happen so many times where people come into money and then they don't know how to manage it. We've seen people struggle to get certain things in life. You want to buy a car, and then after a few days or a few months, you wreck it, and then that is the end of the car. You want a spouse, but that spouse is not meant for you, and after a few years, you guys are divorced. Or what is that thing exactly that you want? If that thing does not want you back, there is going to be a problem. Now that takes me to the second quote, which is when what you want wants you back. When what you want wants you back, it comes with ease. Like you don't have to stress for it. You don't have to hustle. You don't have to struggle for it because it will come to you with ease. You hear people going up and then they say, I want money, I want money, I want soft life, I want to. And then you see all these kind of people, money gravitates towards them. Like what's that thing you want? You want man? You want man? You will see men flying all around them. You want jobs. You see people offering them different job opportunities because that thing that they want also wants them back. I don't know if you understand. And when what you want wants you back, like I said, it comes easily. And that goes for anything in life. Even God. Like, if you want God, like, God, I want you, I want to know you. And you wholeheartedly in your heart, you want God. God wants you back. Anything you want in life, and if that thing wants you back, it comes with ease. Like ease. Money, it just comes left, right, and center. What is that thing you want? It will come with ease. Now that takes me to another point, which is when what you want does not want you back, you can take it with force. There's a saying in Yoruba language, "Ohun mi ò tó, màá fi gbọ̀ngbọ̀ fà," which translates to that thing that my hand cannot get to, that thing my hand cannot reach, I will take it by force. Now, how do you take things by force? One, if you're a spiritual person, you can take it in the place of prayer. That's why you see people talk about prayer. You want this thing, pray about it. You want something, you want money, you want a job, you want a spouse, you want something, anything it is that you want. If you believe there is a God out there, if you believe there is God, talk to God about it. And I'm sure, like it says, there is nothing impossible for me to do. So God can do it. Another way you can take things by force is through hard work. Now, when that thing that you want does not want you back, which means you have to do times 10 or times 5 or times 20 of what you would normally do Some people do this thing and money comes to them easily, while some you have to work hard and hard over and over to get that thing. And at the end of the day, when that thing sees your resolve, it will finally decide, okay, let me come to this guy. One example of hard work is back in school, yeah. There are some students that you teach a concept to, or they read something and then they understand it almost immediately. And there are some who has to read that same thing over and over and over again before they can understand it. So hard work is another way in which you can take with force that thing that you want that does not want you. Another way in which you can take it is through consistency. Now, hard work is not just about, oh, I will work out, I'll do this thing, but you have to do it continuously. It's just like when you want to do certain things, or when you want to go on YouTube or on social media or something, you always have to show up. Even when you are tired, you have to always show up. When you're not in the mood, you have to always show up. Consistency also matters in taking things by force. You are a content creator and then you don't want to wake up and shoot. Oh, I'm tired today, you don't want to shoot. What happens to that space that you're living in between where you have to post? Do you understand what I'm trying to say? So you need to be consistent in order to get that thing that you want by force. Another way in which you can get that thing that you want by force is by standing up and doing something. Many times life knocks you down. Now, it does not matter the number of times life knocks you down. What really matters is the number of times you get back up and then you do something. Look, yes, you had a business, the business crumbled. What is that thing that you are doing to get back up? Learn a skill. You lost your job. Right now, the world is gravitating to a period whereby you don't even need a job. All you need is a skill. Learn a skill. You're broke. Learn a skill. Put in the hard work. Put in that consistency. And I can bet you, with the right amount of hard work, consistency, and the will to show up, that thing you really want will finally bend to your will and come to you with ease because you have tried taking it by force. However, there are times in which you try to take certain things by force and those things bend to your will and you win. Money does not come to you. You put in the hard work, you put in the consistency, you put in the will to do something, and then it comes. You win. And there are times you try to take certain things that don't want you by force, and it can lead to a devastating end. Take a case of A Tale of Two Mothers. This is an episode of Barren on Fertilopedia TV, where at 54, she wanted to have her own baby. But the doctors kept telling her that, look, your body cannot take this stress, cannot take this procedure, but she convinced them and they went ahead with the procedure. However, now, there are so many stories that you hear of people trying to take things by force. Sometimes they win, but sometimes they lose their life in the process. So, what is that thing that you really want that is not coming to you with ease? Go and reevaluate that thing that you want that is not coming to you with ease, Look at it critically and think to yourself, what am I doing wrong? What is that thing I should be doing instead of what I am doing now? This thing I'm really chasing, do I really need it now? If yes, what should I be doing to get that thing to come to me with ease? Now, if your answer is no, then leave that thing to be. If not, the end result might be devastating. This is my own 2 cents. Whatever it is that you want has to want you. If not, take it by force. Now, if you know that taking it by force will lead to your demise, please leave it. Please leave it. Okay? So that is my 2 cents on what you want wanting you and what you want not wanting you. I'll see you next week for another insight into my thoughts. All right, bye.